Hello everybody, I'm Greg. Welcome to Greg's Beer Reviews. Hey, let's go see what's in the fridge today. Alright guys, thanks for stopping by Greg's Beer Review today. Today's beer is Starr Hill Jomo Lager. This beer comes from Starr Hill Brewery out of Crozet, Virginia, up near Charlottesville. It's a year-round serving there, so they make it all year round. If you can get it in your area, you should be able to get it all year long, but I think it has pretty limited distribution, so I don't know if it is, unless you're around that area of Virginia or somewhere close by within a 3-state radius. I don't know how far out to go. So it is a Vienna lager, and I have it coming in at 5.75, but I've also heard that it's a lower than that, like 4.7. So I don't know exactly. It doesn't have it on the bottle, so I'm not exactly sure. It should be a fairly easy drinking sessionable lager. So that's what that's what I'm thinking it is. I think I've had it on draft. I don't know if I've had it in the bottle or not. So we're getting ready to find out what it's like. The food pairings for this is Latin American, German. The meat is pork and poultry. The glassware, it says flute, Pilsner glass, or the mug. I'm going to pour it in the pint glass today. The temperature, it cannot be cellared, it says here, so it's not recommended. So with a lower ABV, you probably wouldn't cellar. You don't usually cellar lagers anyway, not very often. So twist off cap. Get it in glass here and see what we got. I didn't think it would pour a very big head. From my experience with these beers, they usually don't. It looks a lot like the last Starr Hill we had. It's just a little bit darker than that. It's not straw colored, but it didn't pour a very big head. It's highly carbonated, so looks like a macro lager in a glass. It may be just a tad heavier color. Most of them are a little lighter than this, but we'll get a nose on it and see what we got. Nothing bad. It's just got a grassy, grainy smell like most of the lagers have. We'll see. That's got a pleasant taste to it. That's not a bad taste there. Very sessionable. Very sessionable beer. It's actually it's more malty than anything else. I mean, there's not a big hop presence there. It's got a very pleasant smell. Nothing bad there. Floral would be the biggest thing I would say there, but it's not. You're not getting a big pine. You're not getting. I mean, it's not like not like an IPA at all would be. Good smelling beer. Nice tasting beer. I mean, it's an average beer probably, or just a tad above it. So I'm gonna sip on it. It's fresh out of the fridge, about 40 degrees, and we'll see what we end up with here. I'm gonna finish this and let it warm up, and we'll see what the final chug brings. So stick around. I'll be back in about 2 seconds. All right, guys. Thanks for sticking around. Got just a little bit left in the glass here. It's nothing outstanding, but it is a very drinkable beer, y'all. I mean, there's nothing bad about it. It's a C plus B minus beer. So with that being said, I don't know if they use honey or something in it, but it's a very easy drinking, very sessionable beer. Low ABV between 4.7 and 5.5. So you could probably drink a few of these and not be in too bad a shape. So final chug. I'm gonna give it a 4. It's a C beer. It might be a C plus. It's nothing to write home about. It doesn't blow my hair back, like I said. It's a very sessionable, easy drinking beer. It doesn't have a lot of strong taste one way or the other. So So it's kind of bland. If you're a hophead, you probably won't care much for this. But if you're a Budweiser or something like that drinker, it might have just a tad more taste than what you're used to. You can get all that corn and all that. So it's got a little more taste than that. So I'd recommend this over that. So give it a try. If that's what you drink and you can get this, try this over the Budweiser, the middle of the Coors. A little more taste there. Not quite as corn and rice taste as you're going to get with one of those. So that being said, guys, Rate Beer gives us a 47 overall and an 84 in the style. And Beer Advocate gives it a B in the class. So yeah, it's a C plus B minus beer. So that being said, rate, comment, subscribe, and we'll see what the next beer brings. Come on back tomorrow. Let's check it out.